What's up, all my gnarly ones? You may wonder what I am doing and why you're seeing this screen a little bit different tonight. My name's Gator Mike, and my assistants are off tonight. So here I am. I am hosting the lobby tonight, about to load into qualifying for these Xfinity Series guys. And they are going to Richmond Raceway tonight, a little short track in Virginia. So I got some Sunday night short track action. For those tuning in, we're glad you're here. I know there's an actual cup race going on, but just hit the record button and watch it back later because we're about to have some fireworks here tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. However, before I get too far into things, in the booth with me tonight, I've got my normal Sunday night commentator, K-Bart, who is away from home tonight. K-Bart, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Yourself?
Not too bad. I hear you're in a different part of the corn state.
I went north, so I'm actually in Central right now. So.
Oh boy, Central Iowa tonight.
They're actually harvesting, so my allergies are very
harvesting. You see right here, I'm going to get out of the way, let these guys go get their laps in. I have scheduled it for 8 laps of qualifying, so we're going to have a little bit of time to talk. But got 12, 13 drivers on tap tonight. Got some calling out because of the cup race. They'd rather watch that, which no harm, no foul. And some, it's Sunday night, so we got some things going on.
Right side. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
But about 12 or 13 on tap tonight. Still a pretty good field.
You're going too fast.
And included in this field is a Cup Series regular, the defending winner of this Richmond race, Jag Boy. Now, K-Bart, is Jag going to be the favorite to beat tonight?
Yeah, he's going to be one of the favorites to be in there tonight. I believe Ubi, is he actually racing tonight? He was saying out the last second, but I don't know if he was kidding or not.
Ubi is out.
He is out? Wow. Man, see, I would be trying to get in this race just to get some points, and if you're right on that cut line, this is going to be a race to get some easy points. But yeah, Jag's going to be one of the favorites tonight.
Yeah, there's some guys that are below that cut line that are in this race, and they should be able to close the gap by a pretty substantial amount. So Dizo, Dalton, those guys are going to be looking to close the gap on that playoff cutoff line. There are a couple of the ones that are going to be looking to gain a little bit tonight. But right here in front of me on track, as I spin out, not talented, you saw D-Sproul making his first start this season in Xfinity. He is a Truck Series regular. Start, as well as two-time Truck Series winner this season. Plum These Pipes is in the show as well. So a pretty good mix of guys.
Slow down
tonight. As we're going to have 125 laps around this track. A little 3/4 mile short track in Eastern Virginia. And I'm excited for some short track racing. Last time we had a short track at Bristol, we saw one of the most epic battles for victory here in the North American E-Racing League. And K-Bart, do you think we're going to see a little bit of that tonight, or this race going to get kind of spread out?
I think it's going to get spread out a little bit. Maybe these guys, I think the first stage is going to be really aggressive. See how these guys can, get up front. I just think by stage 2, stage 3, they're going to calm down, and I believe it's just going to spread out races.
Yeah, this is nothing like the previous short track I just mentioned, Bristol. This is a
get ready, get after it now, get after it now. You're clear.
Flat compared to Bristol. So it's going to drive a lot differently, especially on the corner exit. Get big loose on corner exit around this track. So that's going to be something to watch out for, especially off the turn 2. But in terms of last season, we got the winner, Jag Boy, and the runner-up last season, L.D. Allen. See if Allen can do one better. Still cruising around here. Looks like qualifying has ended.
I see you're making some good lap turns right now.
Yes, very, very good lap times. Heaters.
You got room. You're clear.
Heaters. I'm going to be on the pole for sure.
That's okay. We'll get him next time here.
Going to be on the pole for sure. Can't wait to start up front tonight. No, I'm not actually racing, but I am hosting the lobby, so I will back out right as these guys go to load in, and then I'll hop back in. By the way, I love this new 08 bucked up scheme. My favorite on the whole game.
Looks so good.
Love it. Love it. I'm obsessed with it. I might run Xfinity next season just so I can drive this car. Oh. So, K-Bart, how'd your Cowboys do today?
They sucked. Our
Go
line
Hawks!
can't play. Our defense is terrible. They let Russell Wilson, make stats on stats, whatever. I just love being in the stat sheet on the other side. So it's just great. I love it.
I love my Seahawks. I adopted them living in Seattle for a few years. So
now you're not even close to them. Probably good 3,000 miles away.
It is a legit 3,000 miles away, and it is unfortunate. Can't wait to go back. As we're loading back in, who's got pole? It looks like LD Allen with the pole tonight. So let me pause this lobby. We'll get this lobby adjusted 50%. 2 times wear. Draft influence, we're keeping it at normal tonight. We have yet to test this new draft slider, so it's going to stay on normal for now. All flags, relaxed yellow, stages, damage on. And change track because I know these guys don't want to go to Road America again. All right.
Now send it for them. They can go to Road America.
Kebro is in, so let me double check, make sure that is everybody. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in there plus me. Yep, we have got everybody. We are going to roll this show. Let's go ahead and unpause. LD Allen on the pole there. Always Joker on the outside of the front row. Decent house in third. Dalton on the outside of the second row. Jagboy starting 8th, so he's got some work to do. And Kevbro, who loves these short tracks, missed qualifying, and he'll start in the back. As K-Bart, you can go ahead and join. As I'm gotta wait here for just a second to be able to back out. Fanatec sponsoring the race tonight. Thank you, Fanatec. The Club Sport pedals. Go get you some of those on fanatec.com. Since I'm not racing, I am got some invites coming through from K-Bart to allow me to get back into this wonderful lobby that I have created tonight. As we are still on this loading screen. There we go. Now I can quit. Confirm.
Ooh, I have the shifter.
Ooh, the shifter.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Got some rain outside tonight, so the internet's a little bit slow. Yeah, we got a nice flood warning here today. It came down in buckets.
So you get back in. You got LD Allen starting it off. They're going into turn 1 right now. Decent house is looking under the 39, which is the Joker. Oh, it is Joker to be precise. Joker's going to get a good run off at 2, as he is going to clear Decent House for that second position, as they are all coming off at 4 right now. Decent House is looking under Joker for that second spot, as LD Allen is pulling away a little bit, and they're going to turn 1. Oh, Decent House is on the apron there a little bit and got a little bit loose, but actually got that position taken away, or took that position away from Joker, and is now the P2 spot, as we are 3 wide. Robster looking high, but he's going to lose about 3 spots. As we're just finishing lap 2, Joker's going to look like he's going to lose another spot to Dalton. Dalton's here is going to want some easy stage points tonight. Needing it, pull away, get up there. Do you know what his point status is, Gator?
Who?
Dalton.
Dalton is below the cutoff line, so he's going to need a little bit of help.
Yep. Dalton is currently P3 right now as Joker. He's going to fall about 4 or 5 positions already after starting P2. He's like really falling off.
Looks like we got some guys that have already DNF'd here. So that is unfortunate. Kebro being one of them, Storm Rooster being the other.
A little start and park, maybe?
Maybe. You might want to go watch that NASCAR race in Las Vegas tonight. As we are loaded in here, we're watching the field, so it is now shrunk by 2. That's a tough break for Kevbro and Joker. Kevbro was my guy that was going to get results here tonight and stream for us so we know how many laps are in the event. But he is now lagged out, so we're going blind here tonight. Off to a great start.
Are you working on
I am working on messaging somebody for results.
You work on that. I'll call the shot still. All right. So I'm riding with Dalton right now. He's in P4. Robster did take that 3rd position right from Dalton. Robster, he's probably about 7th or 8th position. He's moved himself way up to 3rd position already. And we are working around lap 10 right now. As LD Allen he is still leading the shot, followed by Decent House in that 2nd position as this group comes out of turn 2. Robster in the wall there a little bit. Dalton still not pulling away from Dalton. Gives him a little bumper coming off the 4 there. Low position battle there, but Robster's going to be able to hold that spot. These guys are starting to spread out a little bit, but we'll see what happens on later on the stage.
As I'm kind of checking out things right now, I'm on board with Dalton. He's fighting Robster hard here for 3rd place. With an LD Allen still out front, followed closely by Decent House. Dalton taking a peek underneath Robster right here for 3rd. With Nick not making the show. Dalton is looking to bag some really good points tonight, close in on that playoff cutoff line. And right now he's up to 3rd place, or looking for it. And that'd be a great start for him here in stage number 1.
Robster, he got that great run off turn 4 there. It's still secure in that 3rd spot over Dalton. It's kind of the top 2's kind of pulled away a little bit. Robster and Dalton are 3rd and 4th, followed by who was it? Joker in the 7th spot. He fell back to the 7th spot after starting 2nd. Gained a few spots, still keeping himself in the top 5. But like I said, he did start in 2nd.
As, like you mentioned, LD Allen and Decent House have got out to a little bit of a gap here as Robster and Dalton were fighting side by side. So that's allowed them to get away just a little bit. Always Joker's moved up to 5th place there, and he's using his brand new scheme that came out this past week, the Patriotic number 39, and it's a really clean looking car.
It is, as we'll look at back on here. Decent House got a little loose on turn 4, gapped himself with LD Allen a little bit. LD Allen's got to pull away.
I am now on board with LD Allen. He is hugging that yellow line here in stage number 1. That's the key to get around this place. That is the fastest way to get around it. Is hugging that yellow line. He drifts up just a little bit there in turns 1 and 2. That allows Decent House to get a little bit closer. But don't look now, Robster's coming right on back.
Yeah. Now 2 laps later, these guys are all attacking. Robster's going to make the flip winner. Decent House probably going to give him keep that spot there for turn 1. Is Decent has a better angle in turn 1. Robster's going to fall back a little bit. Dalton on this back bumper coming at turn 2.
Off into turn 3 for another time. Decent House right on the back bumper of LD Allen. He has caught him. He is there. How patient is he going to be with the driver, the number 8? Your most recent winner here in the Xfinity Series, last time out at Mid-Ohio. Decent still looking for his first win here in the Xfinity Series. Oh, he might have given him a little bump right there. He's going to move the 8 up the track. Decent House is going to come through for the lead.
He's going to clear. He's going to help the Allen. He's going to fall all the way back to the 3rd, 4th position. As Robster gets by him, and Dalton looking under him too for that 3rd spot. And as he does, fall back to the 4th position. Decent
House and Dalton both looking for their first wins this season. And I have failed to mention this so far, but this is the last chance for these guys to race their way into the All-Star Showdown race coming this Thursday in the NARL. So all Xfinity winners from this season will be eligible for that showdown race to possibly race their way into the main event later that night. So Decent House, Dalton are among those who have yet to win this season and are trying to race their way in and not have to rely upon a fan vote.
The All-Star races had a different location this year, Gator.
Yeah, we, well, not we, K-Mart decided to follow the NASCAR schedule and take it to Bristol here in the North American E-Racing League. So that is where our All-Star race will be held this season, Bristol Motor Speedway on Thursday night. Oh, is Jagboy hard in the wall. He's got that all-black number 76. TJR, he's making the show tonight, trying to earn some points with Nick and Avenge both being out. And Storm Rooster DNFing here early on along with Kevbro. So Jagboy, the lone TJR driver right now left in the field. And he's moved his way up to about 6. Ooh, Dalton in the wall off of turn 4. Always Joker side by side with LD Allen going off to turn 1 for 3rd place. Here comes Jagboy looking below for 4th. Allen just cannot get out of that high lane. Ooh, cuts down in front of Jag, late under braking. Jag tried his best to stay off of him. Very aggressive for Allen. He wants out of that high lane and wants out of it fast.
LD Allen needs to battle his position. He needs to stage finish. Jagboy does not, as he's picking up the ball down.
And Jagboy not racing for points here tonight. He's calling down to try to pick up a dub. You know, trying to defend his race win from last season. Allen doesn't want that to happen. Allen finished 2nd last season, so he wants that dub here tonight. He's the best Jagboy, one of our short track aces here in the NARL. And Jagboy almost swept the short tracks in the Xfinity Series last season. I think he won like 4 or 5 races on them.
Jagboy's got to give him a little bump going into turn 1. He's going to be looking for that 4th position.
And Jagboy does push him up the track just a little bit. Allen being very aggressive, does not want to allow him by, but he's going to get by. He's going to take 4th place. Allen's going to go back to 5th. And Allen's got a couple of his teammates right there behind him in the Ghost and Dalton. So Pure is running 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Surprising to see the Ghost bring back tonight.
Really up front, but just being patient here tonight.
Look up front, so we got Decent House and Robster still battling it out late. And Robster and Decent House are still neck and neck as Jagboy, I think in the back here, Hulu was coming off the turn 2. So we're getting that tire, we're getting a little low and getting that little soft bite coming in already.
As I've kind of moved back through the field here, looking at D Sproul right now. He's making his first Xfinity start of the season, Truck Series guy now. And right behind him, making his Xfinity Series debut here in the NARL, is Plumby's Pipes, finished 5th here in the truck race earlier this season. So he knows how to get around here in a truck and trying to prove that he can get around here in a car too. These guys fighting toward the back of the pack. They know these stages mean nothing to them. They're just trying to be there for the end. As a fight between Jag and Allen is still going on. These guys are still racing very hard. As Allen looks to get underneath Jag coming down the back straightaway. Jag may have skimmed the wall just a bit off of 2. Allen gives him a bump in 3. Bump and run from Allen. So back and forth bumps from Allen and Jagboy. Looks like they might be having a little bit of fun with each other. Side by side yet again. This might be the best battle on the whole track. Maybe all night we're going to have to watch these two.
Yeah, as well right now we got 6 and 7 right here. I don't know if we're eating those stage points. Like I said, Jack Boyd doesn't know about all the those. Dalton knows too. Alright, like Jack Boyd's person.
He is.
LD Allen as he gets these guys in the back too.
Got a little bit of breathing room there over the driver, the number 8, as Dalton gets loose back there off of turn 2. That is going to be a trouble spot here tonight. Don't know how many laps are remaining in the stage. The driver that was streaming was unfortunately DNF'd from the race here early on.
Since we have that problem, like Shadow Soul before,
Yeah,
ticker.
that was one of their big features that they announced heading into NASCAR Heat 5 was the introduction of the ticker, and it lasted all of about a week. Bug from the beginning and haven't heard anything else about it since. So there's that. But not too worried about the laps here in the stages. Maybe we could back out sometime during the final stage and kind of manually count down from there. Allen gets him a wall off the floor. That's going to allow Ghost to get right up on his back bumper. As Ghost is going to play nice with his teammate. He gives him a shove into turn 1. Allen now on the apron, clips it just a little bit, hangs on to it.
Oh,
that was stage.
Right there.
So Allen's going to hang on over the Ghost.
A decent house is your stage one winner.
Decent
followed by
house.
Robster.
Robster, always Joker. Jagboy and LD Allen hangs out for the top 5. Hangs on for the top 5. Well, hang out too, I guess. He was hanging it out on that last corner for sure.
Yeah, tomato.
Yeah, he was hanging on for dear life. So Decent House gets a much-needed playoff point and 6 regular season points here as he continues his march towards the top of the standings.
I like a shout out of disappointment, Gator.
Oh?
Looking at the comments, and I don't see Lights Out commenting, asking for a over-under tonight.
Ooh. Yeah, we did have no over-under from Lights Out tonight. That's a shame. He might be watching that Vegas race along with some other people. But caution-free in stage 1, so like a minimal amount tonight. We are fired off here for stage number 2. Decent House using that low line to get an early advantage. 3 wide back here. Allen forced Ghost up into Jagboy. We're going to go towards the back of the pack right here and look at everything going on in front of these guys. Diesel, this is his home track. Looking to have a really good run tonight. He's on vacation, so showing some dedication by showing up tonight.
Oh! Plumdee's nuts got a little hit, little bump from somebody.
What'd you just call him?
Plumdee's pipes. We got Diesel, we got nuts, whatever.
Good job, K-Bart. Plumb these nuts. That's questionable here in the booth. But this is
okay. Oh, we got Robster. He just hit the apron. Oh no!
Oh, he goes around, collects Allen. Caution does not come out. This might be the first time in NARL history that we have 2 drivers with the name D's making a race together. Lewis would be so happy about that. Robster, runner-up in stage 2, clips the apron, goes around. That's going to ruin his stage number 2. We're on board here with D. Sproul, riding around towards the back of this front pack. They're all single file right now. Really drives it in deep on the high lane.
Yeah, he is. He's going to get a pretty good run off it too.
Not if he clips the wall.
Never mind.
Driving the AJ Allmendinger car. Love to see that. Hits the wall off a 4. And I'm going to move off the scroll because this is turning into a commentator curse. All right, let's go mess up somebody else with the curse. You know what? I'm going to go on board with Diesel. I like messing Diesel up. See what Diesel's got as his home track tonight. He's right now sitting in the 6th position. Looking ahead right there at the top 5, led by Decent House. Always Joker. You got Dalton, the Ghost, and Jag sitting in your top 5 right now. Still all single file. Guys playing nice with each other here early on tonight. That's stage 3 though. Might be a little bit different. Will the fireworks show up tonight? Towards the end of this race, we may just find out. As I need to.
Best battle is between 3rd, 4th, and 5th there.
I need to get a piece of paper and write down stage 1 results before I forget. Just in case. I've got somebody that's supposed to be taking care of the results for me. But I like to
make sure I see that piece of paper in the office there.
Yeah, I like to have it just in case. Always Joker. Jaguar and LD Allen. Top 5 stage. Around the field here. Going to move up with Jag Boy. Cup Series regular here tonight. Running in 5th. Looking ahead of the pure teammates. Ghost and Dalton. Pretty good battle right here between these 3. Closest on the track. This trio is led by Dalton. 2-time winner last season, Final 4 driver, but this season has not been off to a good start for Dalton. Trying to find some good momentum, and he did so at Mid-Ohio, had a really good run there. And looking to back it up tonight at Richmond. Is this the return of Dalton, K-Bar?
It might be. He didn't really get going until like the middle of the season, towards the end. But yeah, he's been kind of struggling at the end of the season. But, hopefully, he's turning it around, getting going. He needs his goal right now is playoffs. You know, one race at a time. So he's got to think about the playoffs one race at a time.
Yeah, Dalton's got a really monumental task ahead of him if he wants to get back to the playoffs. He currently sits 61 points down of the cutoff line. But running 3rd right now, picked up 5th last week at Mid-Ohio. So he's trying to get as many points as he can, scrambling to make the playoffs as we're about halfway through the regular season. Ghost right now is going to take a look underneath of his teammate, and Jag's going to take a look underneath of both of them. 3 wide there for a second. Great opportunity for Jag Boy. The floodgates just opened for him. He's going to take 2 spots in 1 lap.
Right, he does look in that 3rd position. As Ghost picks up 1 spot, 1 turn, and then the next corner.
Good racing there. Good, clean racing from those guys. Cycle around here to Joker, who hits the wall as soon as I get on this car. So this commentator curse is alive and well here tonight. I'm hesitant to jump up to Decent House because if I commentator cursed to Decent House, I'd never hear the end of it. He'd be pretty upset with me. But you know what? We'll go up there anyways. Here's our leader right now, Decent House. Kyle Busch is pretty good here at Richmond, so Decent House trying to back that up in the Kyle Busch car. The the yellow and blue Twix Toyota for Elite Motorsports. Currently sitting P4, I believe it is. Nope, sorry, P7. Had a rough Mid-Ohio there. Rough final stage, got shuffled back a little bit, but top 6 or 7 in points right now are super close.
Yeah, stage points, and if you could speak to this, he didn't get pole. If you could sweep stage 1, 2, and get him up here, that'd be really good points day for him.
Great points day. Lock him into the showdown race for the All-Star festivities on Thursday night. Wouldn't have to rely on the fan vote. So far, he's had the car to beat here tonight. Jagboy, now that he's got some clean track, is working right there in third. Will he have anything for this number 54 in the final stage tonight? Out front, followed by Always Joker, Jagboy, the Ghost, and Dalton right now sitting in the top 5. They've got a pretty good gap over 6th place on back. As I imagine we're coming down to the end of the stage here pretty soon. We're going to follow on board with Decent House and Ghost, the 2 teammates. Best battle on the track right now, nose to tail. Dalton gives Ghost just a little bit of a bump coming up out of turn 4. Look to take over 4th position heading into turn 1. He's going to be able to do that, but Ghost fights back on the outside. Dalton clears him off the 2. Ghost gets loose.
That's what Dalton kind of needed. I know this is his teammate, but like I said, I would like him.
Oh man, something happened to the Ghost. I think he got really loose there on the apron, and he's going to possibly lose a spot to his teammate. I think he clipped the apron there in the middle of 3 and 4 and almost lost it. He's going to hold on for 5th place though. Number 7 starting to get really loose. Ghost is one of the winners this season here in the Xfinity Series. Lots of parity in the Xfinity Series this season. We have got 9 different winners so far that we have seen. 9. By far the most of any series thus far. And only 11 races in. So that's a pretty good number for 11 races in. Might see the whole series win a race by the way this is going. Heck. Right now is for 2nd place, is heating up Joker and Jagboy. Jag's gotten right to the back bumper of Joker. He's going to take a look down into turn 1. Joker's going to give him the room. Move Jag up to 2nd. One car left for Jagboy to get around, and that's going to be Decent House. Decent House is approaching some lap traffic here shortly. And that will be Robster, who got caught up in that incident early on in this stage. Probably got some front end damage. The car's not driving well. Taking out the lap here. Joker gets super loose coming out of turn number 4. Gonna pound the outside wall. Lose a lot of track ground to Jag Boy. That's going to allow Dalton to get up behind him. So we're going to have a fight for third by the end of this thing, it looks like. Oh, that was stage. So Decent House is going to be your stage 2 winner, followed by Jag Boy, Always Joker, Dalton, and the Ghost, rounding out your top 5 here in stage number 2.
I've noticed Dalton has a pretty good long run car. Starting reeling Joker there. A good top 3. Could have a good top 3 car, but got to work on that short run a little bit.
So Decent House sweeps the stages here tonight. Good points for him. Can he hold on for the race win, though? As I am writing down the stage 2 results so I don't forget. So we're going to rack them up here for stage number 3, the final stage here tonight. Decent House has led the whole way, but now we might have a little bit of strategy here. Dalton lining up on the inside lane here in first place. Did Dalton forget to pit? Because that would be huge. It looks like he did. No way.
No.
Dalton's good run might end right there with a crucial mistake. Oh man, got a feel for the guy. He forgot to pit there at the stage 2 break. Top 5 car, all for naught here. So that's going to leave Decent House, who's led the whole race, back up front, followed by the Ghost and Jag Boy. Joker in 4th, and I believe that's Deesbro right there, finally finding his way into the top 5. Dalton on pit lane, making his pit stop. Going to lose 2 laps. As you see the leaders coming off of turn 4 right there, the number 9 is still sitting in his pit box. I don't know if he just got to his pit box, but he's been sitting here for a while. He might have sped too. So from bad to worse for Dalton. In his box for quite a bit. Battle for 3rd, Joker and Jag Boy. These guys can't let Jag Boy get too far ahead. They know he's got one of the favorites to beat here tonight. Cannot let him get up towards the front of the field. Right now it's a top 5 breakaway. Decent House followed by the Ghost. Always Joker in 3rd. Jag Boy in 4th. Deesbro right there on the back end of Jag for 5th. Kmart's been a pretty uneventful race here so far tonight. These guys have played really nice with each other.
Yeah, it's been fairly uneventful, and actually I see Robster there in the back of the pack. He's trying to make his way back up there after a slow stage 3 start there, and he hits the apron there. He did hit the apron there last stage, and learned a lesson or two. Do you think he'd know what to do there?
Side by side for 4th. Deesbro looking to get around Jag Boy. And he's going to be able to complete that pass as they head off into turn 3. So move Sproul up to 4th, the highest spot he's been all night. 16 coming alive here in the final stage. The FBGM driver filling in for Ballstick here tonight, who did not make the field. Makes sporadic appearances here in the NARL due to his work schedule. Can't make all the races. And we've seen him a couple of times in the trucks this season. And here he is, first time in Xfinity this season after being there the last couple of seasons. Jag looking back underneath, fight for second though as well. Ghost and Joker going back and forth. Ghost is going to wash up the track. That's going to allow Joker to look underneath, coming off a 4. Joker going to complete that pass. Jag on the inside of Sproul. He's going to look to get him in turn 1. He does. As I get my words all mixed up and slurred, so much action going on right now between these top 4, top 5 drivers. They're swapping positions back and forth lap after lap.
Yeah, Sproul, he just hit the apron there onto turn 3. Luckily, he didn't spin it off. Got a little bit loose, and he's going to lose a little bit of ground there.
Here comes Jag again, going to look underneath Ghost. He does. Gets a bump from the Ghost. Almost lost. He got super sideways. Great save by Jag. Boy, he hangs on to it and going to stay in 3rd place, but now he gets a bump from the Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost and Jag go back to back, hitting each other. Ghost comes up, Jag comes down a little bit there, coming on the straightaway there, hitting each other as they go to turn 1.
This is exactly what Decent House wants to see. This is exactly what Joker wants to see. As Jag throws a block on D-Sproul coming down the backstretch, as Sproul look to the inside, and that has allowed Robster to catch right up on the back end of these guys. He just came out of nowhere.
He did just come out of nowhere. I was talking about him 5 laps ago, trying to make his way back up to the front after his stage 2 mistake.
Oh, Sproul gets loose!
Yep.
Bad loose! That costs him an extra spot. He's going to move back to 7th. Plumby's Pipes got around for 6th. With Jagboy and Ghost are still going at it. Still throwing hands. As Dalton is now on pit lane.
Yeah, I see it right.
So that might be an unfortunate end to Dalton tonight after he was having such a good run. Robster looking to make the outside work against Jagboy. Haven't seen the outside work too much tonight. I don't know that we're going to.
Don't know if these cars just don't have enough horsepower. I know the Cup cars get a little bit of a good run.
A little bit of a run.
Yeah, it's not bad, but right now I'm not seeing it in these cars.
Joker closing in on Decent House for the lead. We'll go up there in just a minute. Right now, this is the best battle on the track, though. Jagboy, Robson right behind. Plumby's Pipes right behind him. Sproul looking to get back in contention after almost losing it a couple laps ago. But we're going to go cycle our way up front as Joker has run down Decent House. And right now on the back bumper of the number 54. And these drivers do have a history. You know Decent House does not want to let Joker by, does not want to lose to the driver that's number 39.
Look at the back here.
They're side by side. Decent House clipped the apron in turn 1. That opened the door for Joker. Joker's going to take the lead. First lead change tonight. Under green. Joker to the front of the field. Decent House fights back though. Does not want to let him get too far ahead. Decent looking for his first win. Trying to hang on right now with Joker. Doesn't want to let him get too far ahead. He goes into turn 1. Dives it a little bit lower, about a half a car width lower than Joker there in turn number 1. Same in turns 3 and 4, just a little bit lower line. That allows him to stay right on the bumper of the number 39. Drives in just a little bit deeper than Joker. But Joker gets the run off of him. A little bit different driving styles between the two. That is something you will see here on short tracks is different driving styles. Some guys prefer to back up their corners. Some guys prefer to drive it in a little bit deeper. And that that can cause some problems amongst a big group of drivers. But these guys here tonight in the Xfinity Series have handled it pretty well. As Joker is now starting to stretch a little bit of a gap over Decent House. They have pulled a really big gap over third place on back. Third place currently occupied by the Ghost. Jag Boy still right here. Robster, Plum, all fighting over a podium spot here in the North American E-Racing League Xfinity Series at Richmond. The Toyota Care 125. 125 laps around this 3/4 mile track tonight.
Joker got a little bit loose off the turn 2 there.
So did the Ghost. Ghost gets loose too.
Decent's got a really good turn 3 there. But Joker didn't have the greatest thing. It's going to be interesting when these guys are out of
Good battle here for third. Ghost gives Jagboy a little bit of room there heading off into turn 1. Jagboy is going to be able to make that pass. I don't see Ghost being able to fight back on the high lane. That lane just does not come in tonight. And Robster bullies his way through for fourth. You got a guesstimate on how many laps we might have left here?
Actually, once we hit this line right here, I know exactly how many we got left.
Oh, okay.
Coming to 20 to go.
20 to go right now. Okay.
I'm using my phone as a countdown. So I don't...
Okay. Plum these pipes.
Top way.
Plum these pipes looking for a top 5 spot. Joker is now sitting on pit lane, your leader of the race.
Yeah, he popped away on my screen.
The leader of the race. Joker has had lag issues all season long. He's DNF'd 3 or 4 times, and he has officially blown his engine here tonight from the lead. Oh my God, what a turn of events. Joker, I believe for the 4th time this season, has DNF'd after having a strong car. That puts Decent House back to the lead. Jagboy into 2nd place. Will he be able to run him down? The Ghost is in 3rd. Battle for 4th between Plum and Rob. Will these guys have to pit? I have no idea. No idea.
I have no idea.
We are going blind here tonight. No streams, no nothing. What a turn of events. Joker lagging out. That is huge.
Oh, Decent House. Smacks that wall coming up to turn 2.
Joker still got some all right points though. Got some points in stage number 1. And due to some other guys lagging out in front of him, still going to come home with a top 10 finish tonight. But what could have been for Joker as Jagboy trying to run down Decent House to defend his Richmond win. K-Bart, what is this, about 13, 14 to go at the line?
Yep, we got about 13 to go.
Okay. Jagboy run down Decent House. He's got him in his sights. Decent House trying to hang on for his first ever Xfinity win in the NARL. Jagboy, your Final Four driver from last season. Got a boatload of Xfinity wins in this league. Boatload. He's got 9 wins to be exact. Looking for double digits here tonight. Was known as the short track ace last season. He is closing on decent house, K-Bart, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. He's not fast enough.
Yeah, my calculations are right. Yes, calculations.
Making calculations?
Yeah, making calculations. 10 to go.
10 to go. Is Jagboy closing in fast enough to be able to give himself a chance?
Oh man, he is really pulling in decent house.
That was a really good lap from Jagboy. He hadn't made too much progress, but that lap was a really good one. He closed in quite a bit.
He's getting a better arc going down the turn compared to Decent House.
Decent House is not going to make it easy to get around, that's for sure. Just trying to hang on. 8 to go. Starting to close in now. He's making some ground. Will he get there in time? That's the question. It's going to be between these two.
Decent just needs to drive his car. He's a spotter. The spotter's going to tumble him. Keep going. Keep digging. Keep making drives.
Jag gets a little loose. They're coming to 5 to go. We think. Jagboy, really good run off of turn 2 right there with Decent getting a little loose. This is going to be super close. We've got one on pit lane. That's Sproul. Roll down pit lane. That's interesting.
Decent house, not right on the apron like
Jagboy is there. Jag has caught Decent House. He has run him down. Can Decent hold on? He gets loose. Jag goes low. Jag on the apron. He clears Decent House. Can Decent come back? He's going to give Jag a shot. He's going to get his fender there. Jag defends. Here comes Decent House off of turn 2. Got a really good run out of there. Is he going to give Jag another bump? He does. Doesn't move Jag up the track, though. Oh, no, that might have been it for Decent House. That was Ray's Jagboy. Your winner here tonight at Richmond. Passes Decent House with just a few laps remaining and defends his Richmond win. Decent House comes home second.
That was a good finish. I like seeing those.
What a great finish. Drag ran him down from a mile back and passed him with just a few laps to go. And a great battle between those two. Decent House is going to come home second. Jagboy, your winner tonight. Does it again, his 10th win in the Xfinity Series. What a great race we just witnessed.
It was a great race. Very spurty. The guys were really spread out, but fortunately, Jag made it unboring for us. And and really came back and got that dub there.
Yeah, Jag Boy, our winner, joins the party. Jag Boy, you had a lot of work to do there in the final stage. Decent House has gotten out to a huge lead. How the heck were you able to run him down from that far back?
Man, I don't even know. Man, with about, I don't know, 20 to go, I thought I got held up too early, or too much, in the early stages of stage 3, so I didn't think I'd make it, but just kept my head down and put together consistent laps, and I guess I had the better car in the long run. It was pretty stable the whole run, and everybody else up front started losing grip. As the run went on, man, my heart's racing. I didn't think I'd chase him down, but I did, so that's crazy. I'm just excited.
Yeah, you just hit double digits in the Xfinity Series in the win column, joining Max Boost as the only 2 drivers to be able to do that. You were coined the short track ace last season here in the Xfinity Series. You came back to defend your Richmond crown, and you did it. How'd you set your car up to be able to be that fast on such a long run?
Just tighten it up. Obviously you need a tight car. If you start your car starts off good, it's not going to end good. So you got to make your car start off a little tighter than you'd like, and then it'll come to you, especially on the late run, like it did right there. So.
Well, I'm going to hand it over to K-Bart, my compadre here in the booth on Sunday nights. K-Bart, I'm sure you got a question for Jag. Fire away.
Yeah, man. Congratulations. You really know how to get these Xfinity cars in victory lane, man. But I don't know if I really have any question. You just kind of, answered my question. I was going to ask you if you actually thought if you had a chance of getting them. Actually, I thought decent after I saw who legged out Gator again?
It was
Storm, Joker,
Joker.
Kebro.
Joker. Yeah, no, in stage 3 there, Joker. Yeah. When I saw him leg out, I thought it was over. I thought Decent had it. So, and all of a sudden you just came. How much faster lap times were you catching them, or how much, how many tenths of a lap were you catching them?
If we both ran, well, when I originally got the second, he was like 3 seconds ahead. But if we both ran clean laps, I'd gain about a tenth. But if he messed up, it'd be like half a second. So
Gotcha.
I saw he got loose or hit the wall a couple times, and that's really what did him in right there. Just able to capitalize there at the end. I knew the dive bomb was coming there at the end, so I kind of had to just make sure I was glued to the bottom, not wash up at all, give him any room for the bumper. So.
Yeah, we did see that dive bomb hit in the back, and you kept that car really stable and didn't get loose on my screen on that 3 and 4. And after I saw that, I'm like, oh, he got it. So, congratulations. So.
Thank you.
Well, Jag, next time we see you on track is going to be tomorrow night. So is there anything you can take from this Xfinity race tonight and apply it to the Cup race tomorrow night, even though the cars drive a little bit different?
Nothing I'm going to share with any of the Cup guys, so I think I'll keep that to myself.
Fair enough. Well, before you hop out of here, I'm going to need you to snap a pic of that custom car you made for the race announcement. Sir. And anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, shout out the Xfinity Series. Put on a decent show tonight, I think. Shout out to TJR. It's the reason I was in tonight, because needed a fill-in to get some team points. So I think we got some pretty good team points. And I just want to thank you, Gator, for letting me in tonight. And that's about it.
All right. Well, there you have it. 2-time winner here at Richmond. Jag Boy, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
As we're gonna try to get our runner-up tonight, Decent House, in the party with us. I'm gonna go look for his car here in the Xfinity Series. Let's go see if I can find it real quick while we wait for him to join the party. There it is. But we are now joined by Decent House, our runner-up here tonight. Decent, so close, but just didn't look like you had the car that you needed to have on the longest run of the night. Jag was able to run you down. Is there anything else you could have done differently to be able to hold off the driver of the number 76?
Nope.
Short and sweet there from Decent House. You had a really good car tonight. Got some really good points. Won both stages, so 2 playoff points there, and second overall. So really good points tonight for you. Going to move you up the point standing. So how can you take this momentum that you just got and apply it to our next race, which is going to be at, let me pull it up, New Hampshire Motor Speedway in 1 week, or even the All-Star race there if you get voted in by fan vote. Can you apply it there as well?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna get voted in, and
No faith.
it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I don't like the call downs for this reason. I've been
But your
told
favorite
I
driver,
can't.
Kyle Busch, does it all the time.
Yeah, but I've been told I can't run truck races, but we're allowed to let these guys come down, and especially in such a pivotal race, as it cost me a chance at the All-Star race. So
Yeah, don't know who told you, but you can't run truck races, but they're wrong. Just kind of depends on availability, how many people are there, and whatnot. But
I'm just pissed off. So
yeah, I hear you.
I should have declined interview. I should have. So.
You're still a trooper. Came home second place. Still joined the party to talk about your runner-up finish. So congratulations on your P2 here tonight. I'm going to throw it over to K-Bart. K-Bart, what you got for decent health?
Yeah, man. Congrats on P2 there. Anything you could have done different to stop Jag Boy there at the end?
Reckon.
A harder bump?
Should have wrecked him, to be honest with you, because I've been wrecked enough this year. Should have just
Fair
done
enough.
it, been done with it. But no, I was too loose at the end, and I was hanging on for the last 10 laps, and he just had a better car than me. But
yeah, these Xfinity cars get super loose there on a long run. But gave him a bump there in turn 3, but it just wasn't a big enough bump to be able to move him up the track. Thinking about just sending it there a little bit harder, knowing Jag's not racing for points.
well, I knew that he'd brake check me in the entry, and so it would have been pointless. Can't pass on the outside, so I mean, the only way I was going to get around him was take a chance on wrecking myself and go on the apron and door him pretty much, because once you get brake checked in the center here, you lose all your momentum. So I knew that's what he was going to do, and I really didn't even drive it in. I barely even touched him on my screen, so I was hoping maybe he would mess up the center and I could get a run off, but the car's just too loose and just didn't have a good enough move, and just I don't know.
Well, I mean, still a solid run here tonight, and I know New Hampshire is one of your better tracks, I think. Pretty sure. So how you feeling for that track next Sunday?
I'm good there in the trucks. I'm junk in the Xfinity. I'm junk in just about every track in Xfinity. So
sounds like you got a little bit of testing and some work to do there.
Still a learning curve for me, and I showed tonight where I made some progress. And
yeah, definitely.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I really like to be racing the All-Star race, but I'm not up to that potential yet and level. So I'll stay down here and just continue to get better.
Hone your craft and work at it, and you'll get there eventually. But we've already seen improvement throughout this season, throughout the Truck Series season. So congratulations on your runner-up finish tonight. Anybody you want to shout out before we let you go? Hop out of here, celebrate.
Just shout out Team Elite, dominating the team points, and keep working together as a team, and keep trying to win races and winning races. And no, I'm just disappointed in myself for missing the adjustment a little bit, but also for the Xfinity guys, I had pretty much all of them covered on a short run, long run. I mean, Joker had a little bit of a run there, but he was just sideways loose, and I knew he wouldn't hang on. So, yeah, I mean, when you're ahead by, I couldn't even see anybody in my rearview mirror other than Jag Boys, so it's just very frustrating.
Yeah, well, teamwork makes the dream work. You gotten a lot better, and a great run tonight. We'll let you head off out of here and prepare for New Hampshire. But congratulations on P2. As K-Bart, we saw quite the race here tonight, and had a pass for the lead there with less than 5 to go, so had a little bit of excitement there at the end.
Yeah, I made it a lot of, not just a little, a lot of excitement. That was the pass for the lead. That was amazing to see Jagboy come back from 3 seconds and pass Decent House with a 2 to go for the lead.
Definitely, and going through this race blind with no live streams makes me appreciate those things a little bit more, but we did a fine job tonight. And we hope you guys enjoyed the race. I know I did. It was a great race here tonight in the Xfinity Series. A little bit of everything, some short track flair, and had a battle for the lead with less than 5 to go, with Jagboy coming out on top, defending his Richmond win from last season. However, coming up next here in the North American E-Racing League schedule, Xfinity Series will be off on Wednesday, but Cup Series tomorrow night will be Richmond Raceway, like you saw here tonight. Cup boys tackle that three-quarter-mile track in Richmond, Virginia. What do they have in store with those cars that drive just a little bit more loose than the Xfinity guys? They got their hands full tomorrow night. So tune in for that tomorrow, Monday, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Tuesday night, Truck Series. They go to Bristol Motor Speedway. So that's going to be a can't miss for the truck. So looks like we got going from road course week to a short track week here in the NARL. And after Tuesday, Xfinity's off. We're going to have all-star festivities next Thursday night in the NARL. Who's going to be able to make it into the showdown? Who's going to be able to race their way from the showdown into the all-star race? It's going to be quite fun. No points are on the line, just bragging rights and maybe a prize or two. So hope you guys tune in for that. But for K-Bart, for myself, I'm Gator Mike 89. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Go catch the end of that Cup race at Vegas, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for our Cup race at Richmond. So to all my gnarly ones out there, y'all stay safe. Have a good one.